What's going on, guys? We are in the wife's Navigator. Actually, here, stop fueling it up at the moment. You know, I really haven't done any videos on this thing. You know, it is a 2016 Lincoln Navigator. We ended up going with this specific luxury SUV for just a few reasons. It was the most comfortable riding, smoothest SUV we could find. Out of all the luxury SUVs we test drove, including the Escalade, BMWs, Mercedes, Lexus, nothing even came close to riding as smooth as the Navigator. What's going on, guys? So I was asked a really interesting question over my comments recently. The comment was if I could get a slightly derated version of the 6.7 liter Power Stroke engine in my truck, but it would give me a 250,000 mile warranty and, you know, technically increase the longevity of the engine, would I make that trade or compromise? And I was thinking about it, and at first my gut reaction was to say yes, I would. I would opt for longevity over horsepower and torque. But then when I started to think about it, I thought about some of the other videos that I did. I thought about some of the other things that I've said. And again, if you look at trucks made from 2013 on, the diesel engines you're getting in pickup trucks from all three manufacturers, they've inherently become much more reliable than they ever have been. You can argue that the weakest link of any modern diesel pickup truck engine, or any diesel truck engine in general, is the aftertreatment, basically the DPF system, the EGR sensors, things like that. However, if you look at the engines as a whole, they've all become very reliable. Now, if you are a past owner of a 6-liter Ford F-250 or a 6.4 liter, you may very well disagree simply because you had a bad experience with those specific power plants. All of the Power Strokes I've had have been very reliable. This one has the 6.7 liter, technically the second and a half, third generation version of it, but this engine's been bulletproof for the short period of time I've had it. The 2011 F-250 that I had with the 6.7 liter, which was the first generation, was bulletproof, and the 2016 model that I had was also very reliable. I never had problems with any of them. However, what I would tell you is, would I be willing to give up, say, 50 pound-feet of torque and 50 horsepower to get a 250,000 mile warranty? Absolutely. And the main reason for that isn't that I'm going to have the truck to 250,000 miles. My resale value with the 250,000 mile warranty would be significantly higher than a truck that has a 100,000 mile engine warranty. So if you are a second, third, or fourth owner of this vehicle, to know that you can still get a vehicle with remaining warranty on a diesel engine, I think just instills a huge peace of mind and would make people just more confident in the secondhand market, people buying these as pre-owned vehicles. And it would just give you a lot more resale value when it comes time to trade your truck in for a new one. I completely agree that the horsepower and torque wars have gotten outrageous, and these trucks are producing numbers that would never even have been dreamed about 10 years ago. All that being said, I think they're also becoming inherently more reliable. These trucks are definitely able to go much longer distances without worrying about injector failures or fuel issues or other problems that you might have, unless, of course, you put bad fuel in or there's water mixture in your fuel. Basically, these trucks are just inherently more reliable than they ever have been as a stock unit. Yes, there are ways to improve the reliability of these vehicles by deleting them, by removing some of the problematic systems that exist on all modern diesel vehicles, but you're going to hear that story with Class 8 truck drivers, you're going to hear that story with Class 3 truck drivers, and everywhere in between. You'll even hear that story with light-duty passenger vehicles that run diesel systems with DEF fluid. So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I would honestly tell you that I don't feel I need to sacrifice horsepower and torque to have a reliable engine. Would I sacrifice some of that horsepower and torque if it meant that my engine had a 250,000 mile warranty on it like a commercial vehicle? Yes, I think I would. Mainly because I don't think I need that much horsepower and torque to accomplish the task that most people use these trucks for. And I personally, with our fifth wheel, with any fifth wheel we're going to move to, wouldn't need that much. If you look at even class 4 through 6 and 7 vehicles, they generally have reduced horsepower and torque, comparatively speaking, to these pickup trucks, and they haul very heavy loads all the time without a problem. So I hope that answered the question. Again, the real answer is I don't think I need to. If I could, I would knock off a little bit, but I wouldn't want to take a tremendous hit. I wouldn't want to reduce my horsepower by 100 horsepower or my torque by 200 pound-feet of torque. But if I lost 50 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque, yet I could get a significantly extended engine warranty, I think that's a fair trade. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Keep posting those awesome comments. I'll try to respond to them when I get an opportunity, and I will talk to you guys again soon.